Folks, welcome to Studio D. We are live here, Degenerate Al, myself. We've got Vegas, Vertino. We've got Slick Al. We're looking to roll the dice. The Avalanche with a relatively strong start. They're kind of buzzing here early.
Yeah, but you saw in the beginning of this game, what did the Avalanche do and Bednar do? They made some key lineup changes. Landeskog, the captain, not on the top line anymore. It's going to be a great game, folks.
And I just want to give respect because obviously a lot of our viewers familiar with Slick Al, a lot of our viewers familiar with Outlet Liquor as Avalanche are buzzing here early out. But a lot of people might not be familiar with Vegas Vertino. You've seen him in the UV content. You've seen him in Vegas. I mean, nobody knows the Strip. Nobody knows Sin City like this guy. So you know what? I'm not going to be hard against him, even though I have my life riding on the Avalanche now. I know that he's loved the Knights since their inception.
Kevin Daddy Vertino is the biggest Knights fan I know. He left the Sabres. You can't be a Sabres fan ever again.
Nope. They don't deserve it, first of all.
No. And how many games in Vegas have you been to? Two?
I mean, Vegas was rocking. I give it credit where it's due. That atmosphere was unlike anything I've seen before. And it was for a regular season hockey game in February. I get it. They've been a contender. All they've done is win. It's easier to support a team like that because we got Colorado spending a lot of time in the Vegas zone early. Look, a completely different team than we saw in the first couple minutes in the fourth.
Oh my God!
Trangelo just letting him stand there.
Oh, he's got a shot.
Another one!
You know what, though?
No stick, right?
all series, Vegas blocked.
Oh my God, no stick!
No, that's in.
Oh, let's go! Landeskog! Oh! Another Chris Kessel!
God.
Holy shit, he's got no
The
stick!
shots aren't even catching up. There's been at least 3.
Where's Fleury's stick?
He's
He's got it.
That's
He's
interference!
Penalty!
Thank God, power play.
Power play? Wait, really?
He knocked Fleury's stick away from him.
Oh my gosh.
How
Are
did
you
Landeskog
serious?
not score that goal?
No, that's insane. He had a wide open net, man.
He had a fresh, he could have tapped it in.
He was down on a knee to tap it in.
And then frustration.
Folks, real quick, we are talking Vegas Avalanche Game 5, but real quick, we'd be silly not to shout out Outlet Liquor, your place to buy a case sale. They hooked you up with a case today.
Oh, I walked in there. Our boy Matthew from Ellicottville Distillery hooked us up with some bottles and some samples for producer Burrs, and got a full bottle of some Smirnoff pink lemonade for Burrs to review pretty soon. But dude, I can't believe that wasn't a goal.
Yes.
I mean,
Troublesome.
That goes in the net. That goes in the net. The game is different.
Wait, so you
Yes.
said Landeskog pulled his stick away that was on the ice?
Fleury went to go pick it up and he whacked it away.
Someone passed it to Landeskog and he tried to do like the body block. That was how open he was in front. Like it was literally if he just stopped it, he would have scored.
That's when you know.
Yeah, like literally just
Unbelievable. He literally just had to stop the puck. It wasn't like a Marshall. He shot it through.
It ate him up. He knew it wasn't going in. It ate him up.
Got down on
Slick.
it.
Give your pick here during commercial, though. We have a big series starting tonight. It's Meerkats Jokic against my Clippers. Again, like I said, my eye of Sauron is clearly on Colorado right now. I don't care what the Clippers are doing. It's game 1. They survived against Doncic. But what's going to happen in this series? You got any takes?
You know, Clippers going against the Jazz tonight, I believe. Is that the matchup? Yeah, that's correct. And the Nuggets, you know, Jokic just being named the MVP today. I know Meerkat's hyped wherever the hell he is. And it's a good day to be a Nuggets fan. You know, you still got these young pieces surrounding you, even with Jamal Murray out of the lineup that have been impressing going down the stretch. So I like the Nuggets in their series. And Clippers, it's going to be a stretch to get past the Jazz, but I think they'll do it ultimately.
Oh, that is so silly.
Yo, Adrian Dater. Wow, what a weak call on Nico.
He literally skated by him. Fleury wanted him.
There it is.
He literally did it off his own skate.
Oh, that wasn't Landeskog. Sorry, Ratnan. Oh my God, how did he not score that goal?
Wow. That is unbelievable.
That's an opportunity. Like that's not even a joke. They scored 9 times out of 10, if not more.
Here we go. Let's focus on the power play here.
All right, we got Vegas on the power play.
And live update in the NBA. Sixers ahead of the Hawks by 6 in the middle of the third.
That spread was 6.5. Yo, that's
And-
close.
And Sixers came out to like a 20-point lead earlier in the first quarter. So Hawks are climbing back in Philly, folks.
Oh my gosh. Yo, and what's up with the Vegas power play penalty kill? It's not that strong, right? They're like in the playoffs. They have not been.
Colorado's
In the playoffs, no, it hasn't been what they were in the regular season.
Oh.
Yeah, you want to be at least 20 or 80, right? If you're like hot in the playoffs.
Yeah, and their power play's not been that good.
Let's go. Well, let's use
Penny's
it.
been pretty good.
1 for 5. Clip.
I'm not gonna lie, that surviving that barrage from the Avalanche in that first 5 minutes was like a win.
That's what
That was
right.
that was almost as good as a goal for the Knights to not be down right.
And Maniac, what's been the key of these games? The first period. Vegas survived the first period and then get into a grind second and third periods.
Yeah, that's how they've been successful. They've been a lot heavier on the forecheck in the offensive zone.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the forecheck. It does occur in the offensive
Come
zone.
on.
I know, I'm a genius. Uh-oh. Oh, that's a penalty, sir. Oh!
That's a sitting
Someone
goose.
needs to catch it. If you ask Sabres Twitter, that's a terrible play by Fleury because he let up a rebound.
What just happened? Oh.
No, they got him stuck in neutral. They don't even want to go in. Let's go.
Jesus, not.
You just don't make that pass across the blue line like that.
It was a little reckless.
Back door.
Oh my God, what a play off the boards.
Grew is ridiculous. Dude, they've been killing them with some of those plays off the boards. That one breakaway pass that Stone fired just all the way down and it bounced back to the guy on the power. That was insane.
Smart plays. Use your speed.
Dude, it's crazy some of the angles that BGK makes.
This is just a feeling out there, really. I mean, there's chances, but they're just trying to get into the groove.
Yeah, they're trying. They're just looking to spoon. They're not looking to go home. Okay, let's go. Get out of the box. Get out of the box. Oh no, Grew.
Oh my God.
Line it up.
Oh, what is?
Oh no.
Oh, he's stopped. No, he's got it.
The thing with Grubauer and Fleury, the difference in the past couple of games is the rebounds that Fleury gives up compared to Grubauer.
Yeah, I agree. Vegas was all over them. In the Fortress, they got owned. Yeah. They got owned in the Fortress.
Yep.
That's why
Look
this
at
is
this-
such a big
look at
game.
this
I
play.
know, bro. These outlet passes are insane.
Yeah, that was.
That's literally ridiculous.
Oh.
Now the reason he wasn't able to cash it as a great opportunity is because it was rolling. But
Yeah.
But look at when you get Grubauer out of his crease like that in the offensive zone, it's insane.
See?
And if he had a second man with him there,
Yeah, but
that's
Fleury,
a
though,
city
sometimes he's
That's
just
a
having
city
fun. He knew no one's there to pick that up, so he just let it
Yeah, of
go.
course, right?
Yeah.
He probably would have played that differently.
Let's go. Hey. To a
Cheers,
game that
everybody.
nobody gets injured in here.
Yeah, fair enough.
So not.
Fair enough.
And we can't forget Greg Day in the building.
We got Greg Day and we got Dom, the Dominator, in the house. Love to hear it.
Cheers, boys.
Cheers. Oh.
These are just piss missiles.
Coach said they were being a little too picky too.
Oh, man.
Trust me, you'll hear that again tonight.
Yeah, no.
You'll definitely hear that.
Oh,
again.
I've already used
Over.
insane 5 times. You've already used piss whistle by
Oh, yeah.
we got variety here, folks. It's the variety hour. Let's go. First period, 9 minutes in. Pretty even chance wise, right? With that power play.
Over under 8.5 piss missile.
Yeah. Oh, that's crushed.
Over.
If this period ends though 0-0, it's a huge win for Vegas, not letting that go in.
So far. Yeah.
First 10.
First 10 minutes, there could be a breakaway that Grubauer stops.
Do you have any action in this period?
Bro, are you kidding me? I haven't been able to eat the last 2 days thinking about this game. 2-2. This is a huge swing game.
Still have action.
It's a massive swing game. I just can't risk anything more. I'm not faulting it, but people want me to put more stuff if the Knights win. I already have my life on the Avalanche.
Yeah.
He's got to stay focused.
Yeah. I got eyes on the prize. Again, my eye on Sauron. I'm not looking at Clippers right now. I'm looking at Avalanche. All eyes on the Avalanche.
You're not looking ahead at Montreal?
I'm not looking ahead at anything. I'm looking ahead at every possession. Pucks in deep, pucks on net.
First downs.
No, Price is playing out of his mind right now. He's
Yeah, no,
saving
he is.
94 shots out of every 100. So if you want to score 3 goals, you got to shoot 50 times.
I don't know about you, but Montreal does not scare me at all.
No.
At all. They have one player.
It's so weird that Montreal's
When
facing
impacts
a Western
Phillies.
Conference team.
Montreal has one player, and he's their goalie.
He's literally playoff Price. He's playoff Pete. Paul George is on the hot seat in this series. It's I'm not looking at the Clippers, but it's playoff P is Carey Price versus Paul George now.
And let's be real, they haven't exactly had the best or the hardest competition.
Oh, wait, this is the Kadri? Oh.
I can't believe
Carey
that was 8
Price
games.
is-
I know he's got a history.
Shifley
That's an inch from his shoulder, 2 inches from his shoulder.
It doesn't matter how close it is to his shoulder. Chris Neal and Chris Drury.
But Chris
That's
Neal,
like
even
that.
Chris Neal and Chris Drury wouldn't have been that bad if his helmet didn't fall off on his way down to the ice. I mean, believe me, I hate Chris Neal. I mean, you're not gonna find any Chris Neal support from me, but that injury ended up a lot worse.
it out.
Oh!
Right here.
Super obvious.
That's the best part of this series, is just how good these two teams are.
And you're watching the Stanley Cup Finals.
Yeah.
This was in
Oh,
the last game.
and absolute floor, this is a conference finals matchup where the winner gets favored. against Trump, for sure.
I want to ask you this question.
Because they're basically Canadians, how is it technically a Western Conference?
The COVID
How do you look at it?
It's the COVID
Yeah, how do
season.
you look at that as like the legit Western Conference?
You have this and the Canadian
Exactly.
side
What the hell is that?
You're right. It's like, that makes no sense.
That series has an over/under of 5.5 games, and the juice is on the under.
That's why it's called the Geico Conference Finals.
Oh my gosh! Don't get me started. 15 minutes or less in that series. No free ads. Outlet Liquor, baby. Your place to buy a case. By the way, commercials have been in a drought. That's all I gotta say. Besides the, you got the best, I got the best. Let's make lots of money. That's an amazing one, but every other one sucks. I haven't seen a good one in like a year.
Agreed.
Gecko's played out.
That's NBC for you.
It's enough for the Gecko.
You know, I wasn't even too impressed with the Super Bowl.
No bougie
commercials last
commercials.
summer on
NBC.
I stream the games and every commercial is about getting your COVID shot. It's fantastic.
Well, that's not
Don't call me
surprising
talk.
to me though. Yeah,
Don't
we
call me
don't have
talk.
to talk, but it's all business. It's all money. Everything money.
Oh,
I was on the
a question I had for you real quick.
Punch glass.
We were just talking about this should have been the Western Conference Finals matchup. We would have never been getting Vegas and Colorado at 7, 8, 9 to 1 if this was a normal playoff year.
Oh yeah, no, definitely.
Odds would
The
have
odds
different
are huge.
games.
We were talking.
Entire year.
It's kind of sick how much, like, if you've watched us talk about it, we've been talking about this for 2 to 3 months. Like, nobody was
January.
really tracking the story like we were. Like,
No.
everyone was still waiting on the results and everything. It was no doubt that this was going to happen. It was crazy that Minnesota pushed Vegas to 7 games. What were you thinking in Game 7 going into that? I had to be a little nervous, even at the Forge.
No chance.
Only like 5% nervous. Minnesota's a good team, but Vegas, they're gonna outlast them.
Okay.
I give Minnesota props for sure,
But Greg, we talked about this.
I told you.
Vegas struggled in that series for a lot of the time.
They didn't have Apache ready, too, for most of
They
it.
got him back for 7. Game
Yeah.
7 came back, right?
Yeah, and he was
Look at-
flying.
yeah. Look at Vegas' history versus Minnesota. It's not good.
Yeah.
Minnesota
Better
has
team
their
won the
number.
series.
A very storied history between Vegas and Minnesota.
I remember Maniac's text 2 hours before the game. Al, you can be honest with me. Who are you rooting for tonight?
and he just says all caps, Vegas. Absolutely no sense. And that was what spawned the shot. I was like, no, that's it. If he wants to hit, then he's shot when this series
I
starts.
know.
But right now, we're teamed up and we're on the same side. We need Vegas. We need Vegas to poop. We need Avalanche.
I don't know.
Oh.
Vegas Vertino is wearing on me. Saad has been basically
Top line.
the Avalanche best player.
Top line now.
He's a low-key stud.
He's won 3 cups. Right inside.
That's the guy you need. What's
Wow.
the base?
Who's he
Maroon for Tampa Bay last year.
Yeah,
Fat
fat Pat.
He's a roll rocky.
You need someone who just is going to keep you level. There's so many swings in the NHL playoffs, no matter how good you are.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Oh, shit. Marcia So.
so.
Back door.
Such a good
Oh,
player.
God. Marcia So has been a killer this series.
He had a hat he won. What game? Last
Last week, he's
Uh-oh.
been on fire the past couple.
Uh-oh.
I'll tell you what, these teams are throwing punches.
Captain Obvious here, but first goal this game is absolutely massive.
It says.
Is it though?
It's definitely going to feel
Oh
big.
my
Is
god.
it though? Last game?
Whoever scores it, it's going to feel big.
It's going to be huge.
A lot of quick responses
Wow.
to that first goal in this series, though. Both teams have, answered back within like 5 minutes in basically every game.
Yeah, absolutely.
Except for game 1, maybe.
Game 1 was fake.
I know, game 1 being fake, like, throws everything.
Can we all agree that
Game one-
Vegas gave up?
Game 1
They
was
threw in the towel starting Leonard.
they put in a backup goal.
I think they did it on purpose.
They
Yeah.
had 1 day.
Colorado minus 210 in that game might have been the freest money that's ever been.
And then, but what was Colorado game 2?
Minus like
Minus
170.
195?
No, they were down. They were down.
Are you sure it dropped to 175?
Oh, yeah,
I thought
190. 190.
Yeah.
But yeah, Vegas was predicting a bounce back.
Yep.
I mean, these teams have a 85+% winning percentage at home on the year. They don't lose at home, realistically.
They don't.
Colorado lost 1 game home, right?
I thought they lost like 4.
Maybe.
It was a ridiculous
Did you
record.
guys know
Yeah.
Both the home records are stupid.
Did you guys know the Panthers were
Oh, no.
Yeah.
25 and 3
The
at
guy
home.
he literally got hit in the high side of that. What'd you say?
The Florida Panthers were 25 and 3 at home this
Yeah, dude, absurd. And they got
The
worked
sneakiest-
by the Lightning.
year. The sneakiest best home record in the league, and they got rolled.
Yeah, their home advantage literally meant nothing.
Oh,
Like,
it's gonna hurt so
you
bad.
gotta get some ice on that. No pun
Oh.
intended.
Kill a car. Oh. See if he got a stick on that.
Would have been close. Would have at least been some kind of rebound.
Yeah, absolutely.
X-Saber, Brandon McNabb.
Oh my gosh.
So
I can't even
You
hear it.
gotta keep that on.
This is
This is X-Saber
This is
against
the
me right
Vegas
now.
fourth season, correct? Vegas
yeah,
fourth season.
so.
So you went to the Stanley
Final.
Cup and lost, and you lost in the first round to the Sharks.
Got robbed, yeah.
Yeah,
And
craziest
then
game
you
ever.
went to the
Conference final last year versus Dallas.
Dallas. Dallas knocked
Dallas.
out my Habs last year,
Yeah, and the
and
Knights.
then they knocked out the Knights. The Dallas Stars.
And then they were
Stanley
like
Cup.
not huge underdogs against the Lightning. They were like
Yeah.
plus, they were plus like
That's
160.
so stupid.
So that was the definition of getting hot at the right time. They had a terrible
Game
offensively.
seven.
They had a terrible regular season.
And
They won game 1 of the finals.
Playoff.
I forgot about that. Then they lost the next 4.
Yeah.
Right?
Playoffs came around. It was a new team.
Yeah, and I have to
Or
wake
no,
up.
they lost. They won 4 of the next 5. Lost 4.
I have to wake up every morning, and my window is open. I hear Timmy in the driveway. Where are the Jamie Benns? Where are the Rangelots? I heard all series just ripping on me because of Dallas. Like,
The thing is,
And
Well,
how
Tim-
they win this
Tim-
year?
Hashtag worst Timmy.
Yeah, where is
where is Timmy? We gotta get him over here.
The world wants to know, Al.
I gotta say that when Timmy does go on those rants where he mentions players, he's always mentioning like top 2 line guys. Like
Where
he's
are
never
those
mentioning like a
jackets?
3rd line guy who like
Yeah.
holds the team.
Al, it's funny you said that because I remember seeing you at the creek before we
Oh.
really knew each other
Oh.
last year
Attaboy.
during the NHL playoffs, and
Don't even say
someone
that.
asked someone for their best pick of the night, and all of a sudden, Al, you were pointing at Timmy, and you said, "Ask this guy." The next thing I know, Timmy's talking my ear off on how I should pick the Stars and the Heat tonight, and they both lost that night. But you know,
He's not
God
the
love
shark.
Timmy. Like
I'm
I
not
said,
gonna lie.
Hashtag where's Timmy? We need answers.
If you ask for a pick at the sports book, like you're probably better off taking it.
Yeah, I agree.
Timmy's pronunciations.
Timmy brings his spreadsheets and all
Yeah.
that to the sports.
I think
book, man.
Twitter wants
He's
to know
committed,
is
man.
Timmy blind? That's the big question out there.
Is he what?
I think he has not 100% vision.
What
All
makes
the
him?
time.
What makes him
Or
more
do I.
vision impaired? The fact that he's always looking off into the distance, or the fact that he always thinks Sabres Twitter is right in front of him? Or Sabres Nation. Sabres Nation.
Sabres Nation.
Sabres
For sure.
Nation. Hello.
For sure. I just think, dude, people have their ways of acting in front of cameras in the spotlight.
Oh,
I
1000%.
think he feels most comfortable staring off in the cheek to a sunset.
I
He
don't-
does.
I don't
He
blame
wants
him.
to. He wants.
No, and I don't blame him.
Yeah.
It's kind of
He's
misstoic.
a method actor.
It's kind of misstoic.
I like that.
Terry.
You know, he's
Yeah, Terry.
he's on the cheek to Vegas porch like
It's amazing.
Now,
Also,
Terry,
it's
you spent a lot of money. You've done a good job, but you haven't gotten the right guys.
Yeah, it's almost like a one-on-one conversation.
We're the Lark.
Yeah, it's awesome.
The thing everybody forgets is that the Blues were dropping bad cash at the start. And then it didn't work. It completely failed.
Right,
So what would you do
if
if you come in and you know you're spending a ton of cash, it doesn't work? I mean, can
Yeah.
you blame them for not immediately spending a lot of cash?
I mean, they like kind of don't have a scouting department now. which is-
Well, that's not.
Yeah,
it's not great. They have no scouts in Finland and Russia.
I'm saying
I'm sure we'll
for
figure
my
it out.
spending, I'm saying like you shouldn't have ice cream, but you definitely need water.
I
Which is
think
scouting.
that's for sure over his
They have-
shoulders.
They have gutted that whole department. For first goal predictions.
Stop the music.
First goal predictions.
What?
First goal predictions.
Oh, first goal predictions.
I got Landeskog.
I had Avalanche winning the first period.
I got William Karlsson. He needs to
Give me-
score. He needs
give me
to
Mark.
score.
Yeah, I really like him.
I got McNabb.
too.
I got McNabb.
He's got the X-Saber. This game's chock full of X-Saber. Yeah, no, we don't need JT Confer. Get rid of him.
This first period's actually going pretty quick.
Yeah, a lot of action without whistles for sure.
Good game flow.
Absolutely.
That's my
I gotta
first.
say,
That's my first period lock.
For sure. I'd lock it in too.
Okay.
Can I write anything with this?
Of course. Yeah. Regular lock style.
No locks. Loft and
What you
locks.
got? No, we're what are you talking
No.
Oh, it's Jesus.
And we can say we turned the music down because if it gets too loud, the copyright people are like, we heard 2 Chainz in the background.
You give them my email.
Yeah.
I'll
Oh no.
handle it.
Oh yeah. You'll handle an email when they literally just instantly permaban our Twitter.
We knew something was up.
Send them my way.
Yeah, we will. See?
0-0 game, folks. So Avs probably still a small favorite, but every minute that game gets closer to OT, that line's got to be going down, right?
Yes. Right now, let's go live.
Anything can happen. That's why.
Let's go live.
Live line is Avs 1 minus 150. Actually. Wow.
Okay, so what they're doing is they're taking in the scoring chances. That's 100%
Yes.
what they're doing. They're adding those. Oh, a team that has 9 shots to 6. That was already a favorite. Add them a little
They're
juice.
taking it home ice.
No, but they were already up from what they were to start.
Yeah,
They haven't
opening line
scored.
was 137.
It hasn't.
It's
been
just
that-
like the line.
It hasn't been
The
that
line for the
lopsided.
Vegas Avs game 3 and 4, like it was like Vegas minus 130, 140 when they were like close to it. On the number. Oh, what a play by Stevenson. Not our guy, some guy named Steve.
Dude, we got Steve
You
potentially.
enjoying yourself?
Yes, absolutely.
I'm glad.
Always,
Great shirt.
always. Steve potentially joining us for Slick Saturday, folks. This could be potentially huge. UFC 263, obviously. We got 2 huge championship rematches and the return of the West Coast Gangster. I'm pumped. We know we're getting together, at least for the prelims. Throwing down for the main card. Hopefully Steve might be joining us. Big news.
Oh,
Big
yeah.
news. Big news.
Saturday's gonna be a fun night.
Saturday's going to be slick, and that's without a doubt. You bet your ass on that.
Saturday's
And the card's gonna be nuts. That card's insane.
Absolutely insane.
Is it better than Paul Mayweather though?
Of course.
Did you guys see the video of him
I mean, what-
of Floyd
Can we just not talk
like
about it?
knocking him out and then
I
he held him up?
don't think he knocked. I don't think he knocked.
I think he's stunned.
Even though it's definitely
He's
he
stunned.
was
Well, I don't-
something.
yeah.
He wasn't knocked out.
I
But
don't
something.
think it was just Floyd holding him up. I think people are like Logan got stunned and he clinched as a result. I don't think people just try to jump to conclusions on something short like that. I agree. Like I said, let's
We
not
love
even talk
jumping
about it.
to
I hated that. I don't know, man.
I'd like to see
I
Bones
bought it.
Jones versus.
You bought it?
I bought it.
Oh no! That's not yet.
I bought it and I watched it and I had a long Monday.
Settle
Dude,
down.
I didn't even see the Ocho Cinco fight,
I
man.
had 17 white.
I was so upset. I heard it was sick.
It was basically like when you hear it's gonna be an exhibition, like you're like, okay,
There was no
they still
result.
want to like beat each other, like everybody. Nobody really seemed like that intent on like
There wasn't a result.
destroying somebody.
I could tell like Logan was really trying at the end of the first there. You know, like he tried to bring the storm out at the end.
He definitely
He
did.
didn't
Trying to
get
bring
a
the
single
storm.
punch in on
Oh,
Mayweather
no.
in that series there.
Is
Is there a late call here?
Knight's got a little mo here.
How do you bet on a fight that doesn't have a result? You can't, right?
You can't.
That was a
But
little shady.
that's what everyone thought in the case of the Tyson Roy Jones Jr. fight. But then it turns out that they have 8 judges
The whole
in a
call?
different
It's also
location
weird.
watching somewhere
It's a great
else.
point though.
That
It
really
literally
did.
proved that you
A
can put a
decision.
line on anything. You don't actually need like an official winner or loser.
So could you have bet on that fight?
Yeah, oh,
Yeah,
1,000%.
yeah.
Logan Paul was plus 450.
So did you? So was it a push?
I would hope you
Wait, I
get
thought you
money
could
back.
bet on that
Yeah.
fight.
You could bet on
You
it.
could on certain
But like,
sites.
if there wasn't gonna be
Oh,
a
definitely
reaction,
good.
it's
Like,
wait,
Bolivia.
Yeah.
Wait, maybe.
Bolivia.
Wait, can I get a quick up? Can I get a Guatemala?
If you're on this
Stop.
train in Bolivia, I just want you to know, no disrespect.
I need a
There's a
Guatemala.
lot of guys
update.
out there on the
Yeah.
train in Bolivia.
how do you
A
bet?
Bolivian train.
But if you bet Paul at plus 450, there's
Yeah.
no result.
0-0.
Do you get paid?
Time?
Do you get?
No,
Like
I
you know what there were
I
too?
was
You know what there were too? Like prop bets.
Huge.
Is
Prop
Jake
bets.
Paul gonna
There's
lose?
a lot of them.
Or sorry, is Logan Paul gonna get
Somebody
knocked
in
out
Europe
or lose by decision?
Oh,
Like,
I
I think that
believe.
was minus 250.
There's a lot of those. And
So the line was sketchy. You knew that he was facing Mayweather and he was only like 4-1, and this guy's like 0-1 in his life. Like what?
So he would have had to have knocked him out to get the bet to win.
Yeah.
Yes.
It depends how shady your site is.
Oh, TKO
that also
featuring
plays
Justice
into
Right.
it.
I didn't see lines for it.
Knight's absolutely.
So,
out.
your site's not
Oh
shady.
no.
Mayweather minus opened like minus 1,000 and came down to like 850 or something.
Okay, so then if you would have laid that and there was no result, is your
Yeah.
bet a push?
I would hope so.
Gee,
I would
not
hope your book
good.
is nice enough to give it back because
They're gas.
they're just taking your money.
Oh!
Sure. Because you didn't lose your bet either.
Exactly. So
So
they gotta get
Oh
it back.
my God, the
Yeah.
puck was landing.
Dude, get it in deep.
But who knows what the
Yeah,
I
second
guess
there.
they can't even
Yes.
get off.
Where are they?
Dude, this
It's
is
about getting off.
Get off the goddamn ice.
Always sunny. Is that what I'm saying?
Level him.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, this was out of this commercial break.
Icing.
Knight's got the momentum for
Come
sure.
on.
And that the first period, all series, has been the biggest.
You gonna keep the fourth line out there for this?
That would have been McKinnon on like a 3-on-2 at worst though. Yeah, him. That was drop your heart moment right
Yep,
there.
right. Boom.
How did he go down on his own?
That was swift action. Okay.
All right.
6 giveaways to 1. Oh my gosh, toe save.
Settle down.
Some guy named Steve joined Slick on Saturday.
What's that? Look at the bottom line.
Some guy named Steve joined Slick Saturday.
He's just finding
Oh,
out.
we put that on. Oh, sick. Yeah.
So when do we get?
I'm glad it was advertised to the people for
Slick.
that long. What's
When
that?
do we get McGregor Diaz 3?
That, I believe, is July. Oh, McGregor Diaz.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I don't know. If McGregor's fighting in the lightweight division, you know, Diaz, he's making his comeback at 170. Do I see them fulfilling the trilogy fight? Honestly, if I had to bet on it, no. But I want them to, and I think they should
How are you
ultimately,
feeling as a
if
Knights
they're at
fan?
their
How are you
points
feeling
in their
as an
careers
athlete right now?
where they're both,
I feel fine.
you know,
I was thinking
Not
the same
washed.
thing.
We
I'm
know
definitely
who they
a Knights
are.
fan. It
But-
would not be.
I think they have to. If they're both at that
You're
point,
wondering
I
if they
think
missed their
if they
chance
both
here in that first
lose
10,
their
15
next
minutes.
Yeah.
fights,
They probably had like
Diaz,
they didn't have a ton of
Saturday,
chances,
and
but they had
McGregor
2 or 3
scored
where
I
mean,
mean,
yeah,
you've seen them
I think they have
succeed
to
this
like that.
season.
And
McGregor
have they had
actually
Oshlia?
doesn't go back to boxing. They have to.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like,
Dude, Vegas
what
is
other fights
flogging
would
that
McGregor
middle,
start
dude. You
using
cannot get
for?
shot through.
No,
Keep
they're
fighting
massive.
in the lightweight
That's
division.
why you don't get the rebounds.
Is that maybe Logan Paul?
See, yeah, that's the thing. That's where I don't want it to stray. I really don't.
You see him?
I don't want to see that. I just don't.
Brandon
I would
lost
watch
his
it.
edge.
Oh,
well, that can be.
I don't
buy it again.
I
No,
would
he
rather
fell, he
keep
fell.
seeing Conor fight in the UFC though. If I had my preference.
Kind of.
When's the much sought after McGregor Cowboy 2?
Poor Cowboy.
Oh,
He gets
stop.
pounded.
Dude, Cowboy,
Poor
I
Cowboy.
really
He needs
feel-
to hang.
especially after that Morono fight, man.
Yeah.
I feel really bad for him, man.
He lost his last fight, right?
Yeah.
Oh, he got embarrassed.
He gets
That was your lock of the night.
He gets
20 seconds.
No, I don't think it. Maybe it was. No, it was
So
the
you
main
know-
event. That's why. That's
Oh,
why I
Get
was
it out.
Yo, yeah, they were
on it because, like, I'm pretty sure a fight got canceled and that became the replacement main event.
Another cross check.
That's a
2 in a row.
That's a
stripes.
He had the puck. They're not going to call that in the playoffs.
I mean,
Open
it's
ice.
blatant cross check.
Oh, Let's go, baby! Short side. First period. Did he have
Oh yeah, first period.
Let's go!
Are you?
Let's
kidding
go!
me?
My God, I saw the bottle pop. I thought he hit the side of the net.
A cross check to the back. They take it the other way. Short
That
side.
That was
Short
He
side.
should get 1-0. He should get 1-0 in the wrong graphic on the screen.
Al, dare I say that was
Let's
a
go!
piss missile.
Piss whistle from my guy, son!
Oh my God.
Cheddar cheese.
He's pissed. He's pissed.
He tried to glove
He's
it.
very
though.
pissed. He tried to glove it.
He tried to crosshand glove it.
That was on the outside of the fucking.
Let's go! That is big. That was like the Marshawn goal. That was like kind of,
Yeah.
except it was close side, not far side.
Yep. And that wasn't a piss missile.
No, it was not.
That was,
No,
that,
no.
dare I
Wow.
say it, that was like a cock shot. It just kind of got it turned up.
That is unbelievable.
Dude, I was getting ready to say sayonara. Then when it happened, I literally looked at the clock and started running out. It was amazing.
Oh my
Wow,
God.
I didn't even
One
realize
nothing
that
back guard.
No time to recover or bounce back in the game too. Right into the
Right,
into the
right,
micro.
he's got to sit on this. Yep.
Yep. Just sit on that flurry.
I didn't even realize.
Woo!
That's crazy.
10.8.
Oh.
No, it's 1.8 probably. They probably missed it.
They're NBC's points
NBC
right now.
is hammered. They just gave the goal to Vegas.
They gave the power play earlier. Too.
Oh, he's so pissy.
How does that happen?
1.8.
Wow.
And we will go to first intermission. 1-0. Vegas Vertino, Slick L, Degenerate out, Maniac, GDJ, Dom in the house. What do we got?
What do we got here?
It is a goal. It's 1-0. Al, any thoughts as we sign off here?
What did I say all the whole first period? The first period has been so massive in this series. and Colorado at home gets that first goal.
40
Very
minutes.
crucial.
40 minutes. You got Grubauer. Let's go get the next one, and then you have a big advantage.
Yeah, but you saw in this game though, Vegas dominating 5-on-5.
You gotta make an adjustment if you're at the Avalanche. They worked on their entries, but clearly Vegas getting the best of them.
There hasn't really been an adjustment yet from the Colorado this series.
Yeah,
In
we'll see.
3-4 games.
They're stubborn. So we'll see. All right, folks. Enjoy the intermission. Enjoy the action going on. Slick L, Vegas Vertino, Dom, GDJ, Maniac, Degenerate L. We'll be back. Outlet Liquor, your place.